afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 2214 of the XBA and PST Pod Vidcast.
You got it wrong.
What?
You didn't say full English. You're fired.
Fuck, yeah. Welcome to the Full English Podcast.
In 2015, can we just call it the podcast, please?
Can we also just settle on a
Rosera.
number? Like just call it 22.
Yeah.
Instead of
Overly
2214, it's just weird.
Well, it's not 22.
It's like Captain's Log.
22
Start
for
date.
the podcast. Captain's Log, start date 2214. But 22 for the bit of podcast, 14 for the vidcast. Makes sense.
Hello.
I suppose.
Yeah,
hello.
Didn't
We'll just have a
see
little
you
argument.
there. Yes, so this is our last one of the year, effectively.
Yeah.
Well, normal format one of the year.
Hasn't 2014 just flown by?
It's dragged on, if you've asked me.
Do you think?
Yeah. Bring on 2016.
World's getting
We're
worse.
skipping it here.
In the world's shit at the moment. All the crap that's going on. Isn't it rubbish?
Especially with your Christmas jumper.
I'm trying to bring a bit of festivity to the world.
Festive cheer.
Festive cheer.
I'm like Santa.
What's in your sack?
I'd rather not say.
So, episode 2214, the one where everybody wants to know what's in Rich's sack.
Oh,
Quite
no
like
one
that.
wants to know that. Alright, that's a good title, but no one wants to know.
So have you got your little jingles and stuff ready? Because we usually do...
Is that an innuendo again? You got your little jingles ready?
Your jingle jingles.
Get your little jingles out there.
So yeah, so we're just going to do the news to start with. There isn't that much this week, really. But there's big stuff.
Yeah.
But in terms of what we've been playing as well,
Yeah.
there isn't really a lot.
I've not been playing much at all lately.
You played
What about you
Kalimba,
guys?
right?
I played Kalimba because I got sent a code and I was curious because I'd heard a lot about Project Totem and I remember Lee saying something about it, so I took it upon myself to review it over the weekend.
Oh, you can talk about Evolve as well.
I'm talking about Evolve, yeah.
We can talk about IDARB.
Mm-hmm.
And you might have done something this week that involves a game that...
I don't want to talk about that. Do you want a jingle?
No, we're not there yet. Just get it ready.
Just got it ready.
Just get it ready. Alright, it's that time. It's time.
It's time for the fucking news!
Cheers, Twiggy.
Yeah.
We're going to say that every
That's
time.
brilliant.
It is time for the fucking news. So we're going to run through the biggest stories of the week. I'm going to kick off with a game that we're going to come back to at the end of it.
Okay.
I'm going to kick off with the biggest story of December.
What's that?
The
GTA.
Dark Below came out.
No.
Okay.
GTA Online Heists.
Yeah.
Coming
finally they're
early
coming.
2015, and there was a trailer.
The only downside is that there's still not a specific date nailed down, but they're coming.
I think the real news
Expect-
That was
is...
a dramatic pause.
It was, I
It's like a
expected
calculon dramatic pause. Dramatic pause.
I think the real news from all that is the fact that Rockstar admitted that they've struggled making them.
Yeah.
Really? I didn't see that.
Yeah, they did.
Because
They
Rich
said
done the wrong
they're a lot
headline.
more complicated than they thought. They're basically,
You
I
did.
think they pretty much kind of built them,
Did you hear that?
decided they were crap and scrapped them.
He said they said that they scrapped them more than once.
Yeah, which
'Cause-
is heartening, I think, because what they must have now must be really good.
Well, if there's anybody in the industry that's a perfectionist, it's
Rockstar.
Rockstar and their perfectionism or developers.
Their perfectionistic approach.
Yeah, and in the current climate, it's nice that
Yeah.
they didn't just chuck it out the door. And also, if they hadn't have said that, I would have fully believed that they're just stitching everybody up that've been playing it on Xbox 360 and PS3 for over a year because they wanted to wait for the next gen version. I was convinced of that.
Really?
Can I drop in my cynical thought
Go on.
that they haven't really scrapped it and redone it, but they thought that this is a good way to get PR?
But
possible.
I think that probably has been the case because that isn't unprecedented for Rockstar, right? They've
Well-
delayed stuff over and over and over
Yeah,
to
but
make sure it's perfect.
what they're showing off in the trailer was what everybody was expecting anyway, right?
Yeah, but making that a reality is the thing, isn't it? And making it
Yeah,
good.
there might have been really bad versions of
Well,
that.
no, they had a formula in the single player that would transfer over to multiplayer.
It's very easy to
Surely
say.
it's not that easy. It can't be that simple.
I think it is.
There
that
must
simple.
be more ins and outs to it that we
Okay.
don't know about because we're not game developers.
There's a job that needs 4 players, 2 players. What? What?
Because game development's hard, isn't it?
No, but say it's not.
Yeah, well,
It's
can I give you an example?
Make a game now.
Can I give you an example of something?
Can I just finish my train of thought first?
Maybe.
You got a job, right? It's a bank job.
Yeah.
So you need 2 people driving the truck in the back entrance while somebody comes down the top of the building
Right.
and comes in and disables the security while the other one is in costume and has to go the back way into opening the doors for the van.
What if you want to do it another way?
Well,
What if you don't want to do it that way?
it's a bank. Well,
What if yeah, but like
What
in
if you
single
wanna-
player, in
Oh,
single
I'll
player
tell you what.
you had a couple of options to choose from.
well,
didn't
okay, you can do that in multiplayer.
You? No,
So if you don't want to do that and then you just want to go straight in through the front door, all 4 of you just come to play.
I wish we could interview someone from Rockstar and get to the nub of what it's all about.
Just interview me. I'll tell you how it is.
alright.
I'll tell you exactly how it is.
Because there must be some amazing stories behind the making of those things. Because you don't delay something for over a year and then not be.
Yeah, no, I
a
don't
story
know.
behind it.
I think I'm going to give you my example.
Yeah, go. Yeah,
Is that
go.
right? And you're going to have to bear with me because it's related to Destiny.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
But I'll make it quick. There's a problem in Destiny, right, where when you die, you lose a load of your heavy ammo, which is not supposed to happen. You're not supposed to lose ammo at all. And it's been known from the very start that this has happened, and people have been complaining about it.
Well.
But
Isn't that a bug more than game design?
yeah, it's a bug.
Okay.
But they can't fix it. They came out the other day and said the trouble with it is that bit of code touches so much else of the game that if we just
That
mess with that
domino
a bit, it could fuck everything, and we haven't worked out how to do that yet. So something as simple as that is a real challenge to a developer.
What does that have to do with hosts then?
It means that making a whole massive mode for an online game isn't just as simple as going, well, you can go around the back. There's loads of problems to it that we don't even understand.
Or saying by doing what you're saying,
don't.
just ripping out the single player bit and chucking it into multiplayer.
It's basically what GTA Online is. The co-op missions are missions that were like the single player missions, but you just do with friends.
I don't know.
I do.
I think there's more to
I
it.
do.
There's
I
more-
know.
There must be more to
I
it.
know.
There must be more to
It's
it.
like I made GTA
Okay, fair
on
enough.
my own.
I can't argue that.
In my bedroom.
If you made it on your own, I can't.
I'm
I
just-
don't know,
I'm
you
just-
should get on Project Spark.
I'll make GTA heists.
Yeah, go on. Yeah, put your money where your mouth is. Go and make them on Project Spark.
Well, I'm just a theorist.
That'd be amazing.
I'm just a
That'd
theorist.
be a brilliant stream watching you trying to do that.
I'm an executive producer.
I'd watch that.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
Lads, I got an idea.
Yeah.
You got 2 weeks.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm not a creative director, although a creative director as well would
They'd be a bit more. I don't
be a bit more creative.
know. You're the Molyneux. You're the.
Yeah.
You've got.
Well,
I
Molyneux-
just said this in a press release. You've got to do it. You've got 2 days.
But
Well,
I promised everyone.
Molyneux was he was creative director, wasn't
Yeah, he was.
So-
He was creative. He had a
Lead.
creative director role at the whole of Microsoft, right? Creative something.
he? Yeah, wasn't he Microsoft
Right.
Studios
Creative.
director?
Yeah, something like
Yeah.
that, right?
Yeah. So yeah, it's that's how I do it.
Alright.
There we go.
But they're coming and I'm excited and I'm going to buy the next gen version now.
What,
They've got me.
what did everyone think of the trailer?
I haven't actually watched it.
What?
I wrote the news, but I didn't actually watch the trailer.
You did.
I-
We
I-
watched it together.
No, I listened to you guys watching it while I was writing the news.
I liked the bit where what's his face who does the heists. What's that character's name?
Lester
Where
says you weren't ready.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know
You're
you've
not
been
ready.
complaining, but you weren't ready. I thought that was a nice touch.
That is a good line.
I like the bit where Rich was listening to us. Listen to that bit.
Well, I was like, I've got to get the news out quick because it's heists. People can go mad for this.
He was already late with it as well.
Was I?
Yeah, about 7 minutes.
Oh, I
late.
was 2 minutes late when I started
Seven.
writing it.
Seven.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was,
And the world
it's-
imploded.
my rule of thumb is I had 5 minutes onto whatever you said.
Yeah.
Because we waited like 25 minutes for you to get and sit down for the podcast.
I was writing news, Minecraft story mode.
He always fannies about. I just got to give him a chance for
Telltale are making a Minecraft adventure game. There you go.
What
That's
a
what I
load
was
of
writing.
bollocks. Would you like to hit that block or hit that block?
When you think about it, though, it's kind of a stroke of genius, right? 'Cause people love Telltale games, and millions of people love Minecraft. Put those two things together.
People of steak, people of ice cream. The two don't go together.
I think they would. I think we should try that.
I'd give it a go.
But so you're going to give Minecraft a go?
Nah.
Tales of Minecraft.
No.
Is that what it's called?
No. I think we've reached saturation point for Telltale games now.
Do you
I'm
think?
quite happy with what we've got, thanks.
Yeah, I've been enjoying Tales from the Borderlands, though. If we're talking what we've been playing, actually, I played that.
It
Was
really
good?
feels like
I've still not played Game of Thrones.
Oh,
Maybe, we have.
mate.
We'll spoil it for you.
Yeah, we'll
It
spoil
really
it.
feels like Telltale know that their type of game is in vogue at the moment, and they're just going to rinse it for all it's worth until people get bored.
I guess that's the way to go, right?
I suppose.
I'm going to pose a question now.
Or is it make
Go on.
hay while the sun shines?
Yeah.
If you could turn any game franchise into a Telltale game, what would it be and why?
How about
Prison Fuckers 3.
That's not a game, is it?
No, but it's an existing property.
Game.
No.
No.
I don't want any more. I don't want to answer this question.
No, answer it. You could turn GTA Online heists into a...
GTA might be a good one, actually.
Call of Duty?
GTA would be a good one,
It
wouldn't
would. I might actually play that.
Yeah, but the thing with that is...
I'd want Rockstar to write it.
Yeah, but the thing is that I don't think Rockstar do that, right? They love their properties. They don't...
Yeah, they wouldn't water it down.
They don't water it down. GTA, San Andreas, next gen, or 360 version.
I bet you'd buy a Destiny one.
Well, then it might actually have a story. That would be nice, wouldn't it?
Just don't get
Destiny
Bungie to
story
write it,
mode.
right? Imagine that, Destiny, the Telltale Tales of Destiny,
That would be
and it's
nice.
basically like, do you want to do this strike again, or do you want to do this raid again?
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. Come on, you haven't answered the question.
GTA.
I gave you that answer.
Games with a rich, storied
It
world.
doesn't need to be games, does it? Because
Your Prison Fuckers
Movies?
2 then.
no.
I've actually seen it.
Oh really?
Yeah. It's a gay film.
What?
Yeah.
Why have you seen that?
Because I've got a
Is this
friend
what
in
you-
Barcelona who just showed it me on his laptop once. He's gay.
Is this what you and your wife are into?
No, she was like deeply upset
Do
about
you
it.
have to watch the whole thing?
Too much of it I had to watch.
Right.
45 minutes, right?
I'd have been like, do you know what, mate?
Just
I'm
enough,
sure it's a
long
brilliant
enough to
film,
squeeze one
but
out.
I don't think I'm into this.
Squeeze one out. What are you having, a baby?
Or just like between your thumb and your finger.
Oh, right.
I'm really sorry. I'm sorry.
Excuse me.
Oh God. Just edit that bit out.
Answer the question.
Call of Duty. Call of Duty, brilliant.
That is the worst answer you have ever given.
I bet you'd like a Mass Effect one, wouldn't you?
No, I wouldn't.
I
Because
think that'd be really cool.
Mass Effect is Telltale games. It's
Kind
choice, consequence.
Kind of.
Do you know what? Can I do thingy?
Yeah.
The newsroom.
No, not the newsroom. Well, that might be alright.
That'd
The
be pretty
Wire.
cool.
The Wire would be good.
The Wire would be GTA though, wouldn't it, right?
Yeah, kind of.
I can't think what it's called. Got Kevin Spacey in it.
House of Cards.
Yeah. All like political
You gotta
machinations.
climb the ladder.
Yeah.
That could be good.
And you can't like upset this dude, but you've got to kind of stitch him up to get to this dude, and etc. etc. That'd work.
Yeah, I'd watch that.
What about Mrs. Brown's Boys? Telltale games.
You know what I'd go for?
What?
24.
24. That would be actually quite good.
Would you like to torture him, or would you like to try and keep him as an
That
informant?
could actually really work, I think. They'd have to do 24 episodes though, and they only do like 5 or 6.
Batamori.
Yeah.
No, they wouldn't though, would they? They'd just have to make it 24 hours.
That's true.
So one of their episodes are like 3 hours long, right?
That could totally work, but Kiefer doesn't want to come back.
Yeah, but he's not coming back.
Yeah, you'd have to have another dude doing a Kiefer impression. Maybe you
Yeah.
could get
The guy does Snake, David Hayter.
You get David Hayter to do it.
Oh wow, wow, yeah. Kiefer, you're now doing Snake. Snake, you do Kiefer.
That would be fantastic.
All right, so we've
That has to
got.
happen now.
What was yours?
Oh, Metal Gear would be brilliant. A Metal Gear one.
No, it'd be bollocks.
It
The
would be
story of
bollocks.
Metal
It'd
Gear's
be great
bollocks.
if
It
Hideo
is.
Kojima wrote it and it'd go on for
That-
400 years.
And it's bollocks.
Imagine that though, as like the next Telltale Games
That would
game
be so good.
is Metal Gear, and it's a 70-hour epic.
I think
and
I'd
all
play
you're
a comic
doing
And you
is
book.
press a
just-
button once.
I'd
Do you
play
want to
a
hide in a
comic book
box,
one.
or do you want to not hide in a box?
What about like a Batman one or something? Or
Oh, I think superheroes
No,
would work.
super-
Oh
well,
no, I don't
yeah.
think it would though, because
No.
no,
It
because
needs to be about talking.
yeah, and it needs to be about choice and consequence.
That's true.
Batman, it's like, do you want to kill him or not kill him?
Yeah,
It's
you
like, hold on a
can't
minute, you
kill
can't
him.
kill him.
Okay.
So
You could break his spine and
Point
leave
taken.
him in a wheelchair forever.
Maybe you could play as like Commissioner Gordon or something then, on a case.
at Gotham,
Yeah, and like Batman
I
just
haven't
sort of
seen
comes
Gotham.
in. And
I haven't either.
I've got them all recorded and I
Mhm.
haven't watched them yet.
That's good then. Good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Glad I brought that up.
I'm trying to think of other games that would fit in the Telltale, other franchises.
We could go on all day about this. That could be a podcast in itself.
Well, let's turn this into the one where we did tell Telltale what to do next.
Yeah.
That isn't a Minecraft game.
Telltale.
Telltale about the Telltale Games game.
Telltale. What?
Telltale Games?
Telltale which tell to
What about The Witcher?
which would be good. Although that's, again, the game itself is kind of choice and consequence anyway, right?
Witcher.
Witcher, yeah.
Alright, well, that's... you didn't answer us. What was yours?
Yeah, House of Cards.
Oh, you did. What was yours?
Mine was...
Call of Duty.
That was the worst thing ever.
I forgot now. Just rewind it, you'll see what I said. I can't remember what I said.
Everyone remembers, apart from us.
Yeah.
But 24. I'll play that game.
Yeah.
Coming out, 2016. Alright, let's move on to the next piece of news. Assassin's Creed Unity patch on Xbox One, whole game.
Yeah, that's what I've heard down.
You wrote these.
Basically, they released patch 4 after putting it on hold because of their
The
devotion
irony.
to rigorous quality control. And in releasing patch 4 on Xbox One, you had to re-download the entire 40 gig game for some reason.
On the screen behind the
We
camera.
still got
40.
installation paused.
Yeah, 48%.
So, Ubisoft continued to
Did they just go away and remake the game?
mess things up.
They've had a bad
Seems that way.
year, haven't
They've
they?
had a dreadful year for bugs and things. But apparently someone tweeted as well that the free game thing isn't working either. That's supposed to have
really?
gone live today, and apparently it's not working properly.
Oh my
It might be working by
goodness.
now, but...
They built a whole
Last
new
Thursday, wasn't
website just to service that as well, yeah.
God. Yeah, they can't seem to get a break at the moment.
Right, from Watch Dogs,
Ubisoft.
all that accusations of like graphical downgrades at the start of the year, all the way up through Unity.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you've got the whole can't do women because it's harder to render.
Yeah, rubbish.
Fuck off.
That's stupid.
And then that was about it though, right? And obviously the buggy launch base at Unity.
Yeah.
What else?
Something about cinematic frame rates. And don't, because I can see what your brain's doing.
What's my brain doing?
They said that 30 frames per second is more cinematic than 60. And your brain's thinking, well, films are 24.
Well, we had this conversation.
I know
that's
you
why.
wrong, because it's nonsense. I don't know whether you actually meant it or not, because you had a little wry smile on your face.
I'm right.
You're not right.
Why?
Because is The Hobbit not cinematic? Because that's not 24 frames a second.
Yeah,
It's
it
30.
is.
No, it's
it is.
not.
Pretty sure it's 24.
No, isn't it
They
50?
released it in super.
Well, when I
duper-
went and saw it, it was 24.
You saw the wrong one.
Yeah.
I saw it in 3D at 24 frames.
Yeah.
It's fine. I
No.
didn't miss those extra 6 frames or whatever.
Oh no, I think wasn't it 50 frames? Was it 60?
Yeah, there were a few different releases, weren't there? But one of them was super high frame rate.
Isn't there a
Can
limit
we
to
have
what
it?
the human eye can perceive in terms of frame rate?
I
Doesn't
don't
it just
know.
eventually become a bit weird and unnatural?
No.
There are some TVs where you turn... ding, 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 ding. There's some TVs where you turn on like the motion control bollocks and it ups the frame rate to like 200 or something. And it just looks really, really weird.
Looks like real life, right?
No, it just looks... It looks like...
At that frame rate. What do you reckon the frame rate of that is, Rich?
Have you moving your hand like
Yeah,
that?
yeah. What do you reckon my eyes are refreshing that at?
That's about 60, I reckon.
It's more than 60. It's more than 60. It's 63.
That's pretty super smooth.
Super smooth. 63 frames a second my eyes are
Really?
looking at
Alright,
that.
okay.
But yeah, so next gen they're going to be screwed. Every game's going to be 63 frames a second.
I don't know, I just...
Yeah,
I-
and next year I expect
be
more
arsed.
than that. 120 frames per second.
60 smooth, alright?
I want to see endless headlines that complain about it not being 100 frames per
Yeah,
second.
yeah. Just can't be bothered.
Anyway,
We've
we
done
always
this,
come back to
we've
this
done
subject
this.
and we're always
Yeah,
like,
we've
we
done
don't give a
this.
fuck.
We've done this.
And we always reveal our slight technical ignorance as well, don't we?
Technical arrogance. What's
We
that?
just like to play games, and as long as they look nice and they run nice, all that other shit is irrelevant. Right?
It's irrelevant!
Irrelevant.
It doesn't matter!
Exactly. As long as it works and it's nice to play, all power to you. Don't know why I said that. What's next?
Yeah, Life is Strange, episode 1's coming out 30th of Jan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool. Lee Abrams got to play that, he loved it. He
Yeah.
wrote a massive...
Did we give it one of our
massive
games of the
preview.
show?
I think he might have, yeah, he was pretty enamoured
I
with
think it was
that.
top 10.
Was it really?
Yeah, fairly sure it was.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. It seems like it's Don't Nod, Remember Me developer,
I liked
doing a
Remember Me.
Telltale in a way. It's an episodic 5-part thing.
Everyone's doing that. Next year is the year of the episodic,
Resident Evil Revelations 2.
correct?
Uh,
Tales from the Borderlands,
yeah.
Game of Thrones. 24.
Coronation Street.
Straightforward.
Coronation Street Telltale game.
That was brilliant.
Would you like to slap her or
Mike
call her a cow?
Baldwin rises from the grave. Comes back.
Would you like to burn down the Rover's Return or go for a pint?
That Life is Strange trailer, that's all I've seen of Life is Strange, and I was like, well, whatever.
It's just Mr. fucking India over here.
Well, I don't care. It didn't move me in any way. It's just a trailer with cutscene bits. It doesn't tell us anything other than it's got a time girl in it.
Time Girl. That's what they should have called it instead.
Time Girl.
Time Girl.
I think it looks interesting because
Super
it looks
Time Girl.
slightly different.
Super Time Girl.
That'd be good. And yeah, I think that's good though, right? We like things that are different.
Yeah, but I'm not going to make a quality judgment based on that stupid trailer.
You should
What about
make
the
one now.
Abrams preview? What about
I
that?
haven't read that. Why would I read that nonsense? Oh, Lee's Addie's baby. Congratulations to Lee.
Congratulations.
Jack and
Likely
Eight
event
in the
is-
community. You had a baby. It's great news, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
good.
well, he listens to all the episodes.
Does he really?
Yeah, he does.
Oh, well, hi Lee, how you doing?
Yeah, congratulations.
How's life as a dad?
So, I'm not sure whether anybody's explained podcasts and vidcasts.
Why
You
are
can't
you
have
talking about it to me?
conversations.
Lee, don't ignore me!
Right, that's enough on Life is Strange.
Okay, good.
But yes, congratulations, Mr. Abrahams.
Yes.
Yeah, good luck.
You're
Right.
gonna need it.
I'm going to skip over this next one and come back to it. But I'm going to talk about the one that has actually intrigued me because I didn't hear about this until I just read it on my card.
Okay.
Red Dead 2, Bully 2, LA Noire 2.
Yeah, Rockstar said it's a case of timing and bandwidth.
Bandwidth.
I don't know what bandwidth means.
It means the amount of people that
They
they've
can-
got that can make things at a certain time.
So yeah, Rockstar basically published a big Q&A on the
I would
Rockstar
have used
Newswire.
the word resources.
Yeah, right, resources.
Bandwidth.
You
fucking
should
hell.
write a complaint to
It's
your
a bit.
MP.
It's a bit of a weird way to word it, isn't it? Bandwidth. It's like, what do you need? Like fibre optics? Or something?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Hey,
It's good BT Infinity, mate. It's brilliant.
it's really good. This might be the problem. They might be working on like 56k
Dial-up.
Yeah,
modems.
exactly.
It's like, oh man, it's taking
That's
ages
why
to
the
put.
heists were delayed. Oh man, they were trying
We've
to.
been
it was an
uploading
AOL
it since
tower.
September 2013.
It's to 99% and the connection drops and they have to redo it.
Yeah. So yeah, people keep asking for sequels to, obviously Rockstar's other big franchises, and among those are Red Dead Redemption, LA Noire, and Bully.
I'd be alright with that LA Noire sequel.
Yeah, me too. Although I
You get
sort
96 to LA
I didn't
Noire.
like it.
didn't I? I really liked it.
I thought it was a great game. I just don't think it needs a sequel. I didn't complete it.
No, you didn't.
No,
I did all the DLC. I did everything.
I got to the last disc and then life took over.
It's
So I
weird,
want to
I
go back and do it. It's in my
I sort
pile.
of couldn't get enough of it. I really enjoyed it. I got really sucked up.
I've got the song.
I just remember picking up bottles and looking at the
Yeah, I
bottom
like
of
all
them.
that though. Well, I don't know
It's just the
why.
hand, isn't it?
I would have liked to.
Oh look, blood.
I
I
like.
saw that when it's on the floor. I need to
I
pick
like
it up
putting
and move
things
it.
together.
It says
and
Dave did
clues
it.
and I don't know. I liked the.
I like
what's the
falsely
word?
accusing
procedural nature of it. It was fun. I'd love to see a sequel take the mechanics and really get in depth and detailed with it.
I'd like to see a new IP using the mechanics.
Well, maybe.
Imagine Rockstar doing a brand new thing. That would be far more exciting than any sequel
Well,
for
that's
me.
true actually.
But I'd rather see Bully 2.
Richard, you're
Yeah.
well up for that.
Bully
aren't
2 would be brilliant.
And Red
been
Dead
so
2
long
as well.
since
As
Bully.
long as there's no horsey riding.
you? Have we talked about this on the podcast? I hate Red Dead.
Oh, I don't know why you hate
Yeah,
it.
we're kind of on. I'm in the middle. Literally.
Yeah, so hate it, in the middle, love it.
I just thought it was buggy as fuck.
I just
But
hated the
the-
movement. Just moving around in that world was slow and cumbersome, and the horse thing was stupid.
No, I liked it.
Let's deliver a
I think it's
cutscene
one of
while you
Rockstar's best.
smash A on a horse.
One of
10
Rockstar's
minutes.
most bestest in my MHO.
No, it's not even in the top 5.
Go on then.
Says you.
You gotta do it quick though.
GTA 5,
Right?
GTA 4,
Right?
GTA San Andreas,
Right?
GTA Vice City,
Alright?
GTA 3.
Alright.
Do you like GTA?
Red Dead. Red Dead.
Right.
No, I just think it was good. I did enjoy it. I got a lot of time for it. But the thing is now though that I could see the influence of GTA 9 in an open world Red Dead online mode. That'd be cool as fuck.
Well, Red Dead Redemption sort of had that.
It
had
did,
a bit of a free
but-
roam.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's potential there to build upon that.
But with the next gen engine as well, and all the power of the next gen.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine that foliage on the PS4.
Oh, it would be amazing.
Foliage everywhere, man.
Absolutely.
Okay, so that's cool. That's cool. There's been some DLC announced and released this week for Forza Horizon 2, I do believe.
That's, yeah, Storm Island.
Extreme weather.
We like weather.
Yeah, we might stream it later.
It's like if Drive Club does weather, we'll do extreme weather.
Yeah, man, one-upmanship there, right?
Question.
Yeah, go on.
Question.
No one wants to listen to that.
I got it.
Why did they announce it and then release it the next day?
They do that a lot with like car packs. They
But
don't
this
announce
isn't
them
a
ahead of
car
time.
pack, right? This is a premium DLC add-on. right?
I know IGN had an exclusive for a couple of days, or maybe a day.
But it was still announced and
Yeah.
released within 2 or 3 days.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Why do you think that's bad, do you?
I think it's risky.
Or that people won't know that it's coming.
Yeah.
I think you should announce
But if you're playing it
stuff
regularly,
like that a week in advance, right?
I guess with DLC it's not so much of an issue, right?
I don't know. But then I suppose the other point of DLC is to drag people back into the game that have strayed,
I'll go back to it.
so they wouldn't
for sure.
necessarily know. I don't know.
It's got Chivos as well, right? Sorry,
yeah, it has.
achievements.
Yeah, yeah. Unlike some DLC,
Yeah,
some DLC.
we'll talk about that later.
Sniper Ghost Warrior 3's been announced.
Yeah, I thought you might find that interesting.
No, not really.
It's out in 2016.
Is that
Might be
the
alright.
which
The
I
one
mixed
that's not
them up.
Sniper Elite.
Oh, okay.
So
The shit one.
It's the one that's not.
The
as
CryEngine.
good.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
The one done by
Yeah. CI Games,
yeah,
City Interactive, formerly.
the shit one.
Yeah.
The Sniper
let's
Elite's the
call
good
it
one,
that.
right? It is Sniper Elite. Is that the
Yep.
Rebellion
Yep.
in Derby,
Yep.
Nottingham,
Yep.
Sheffield?
It's
Yeah.
got an ex-Rebellion.
Newcastle.
Yeah.
It's got an ex-Rebellion dev who did Sniper Elite V2 working on it.
Oh, really?
So that might.
Is-
give it a
yeah,
kick,
but what is
might
he?
Give it a bit of a kick
That's
up the
that's
arse.
like saying that one person
He's
makes
like-
a
He's
game.
in QA.
Yeah.
Who's the
He's
janitor?
the T guy, yeah, the T boy. No, I think he's one,
Imagine that.
he's one of the leads, I think.
Imagine that go around all the big studios, employ the janitors.
From the makers of Sniper Elite 3, and it's a janitor.
Not
working
just
on
that.
the game.
From we've got some great talent working on the game. We've got people from Rockstar North. We've got people from Valve, Bioshock Infinite Studio. What's it called?
Irrational.
Oh no, everyone from Irrational.
They all clean toilets the best.
yeah.
They use Sillet Bang and everything.
We have the cleanest toilets in the games industry. And we have a game made by the same
This should be a
people.
quote from like the director. With these clean toilets, we're going to make the best sniper game we've ever made.
Wow. So yeah, that happened. DMC Definitive Edition.
Yeah, that's coming out.
More next gen ports.
And
Upgrades.
Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition as well.
Oh, really?
Coming slightly after that. Yeah.
Are they not coming together?
No, I think DMC's coming first, then Devil May Cry 4
Which
Special
was 4?
Edition slightly after. The one with Dante and Nero. It was mainly Nero.
Oh, I
Nero
really
was kind
enjoyed
of
that
Dante
game.
in a blue
The
coat
only
and
problem with that game was
gauntlet thing.
where you spent half the game going the one direction
Yeah,
and then the other
and
half
going
going the other
back.
direction.
Yeah,
Otherwise, it was a great game.
Yeah.
No, you genuinely did.
It was alright.
Did you play it?
Yeah.
You like
Have you played any games?
there were only
DMC.
the entire game was like half of it was an environment, and it's like you got to go back now.
No,
And then when
it was
you
a
got to-
horrible maze, wasn't there, that kept changing, and there was a way, and
Well,
there was a particular way you had to get out.
And then the final boss was you'd fight all the bosses again on each step of this
yeah.
tower. Oh, for fuck's sake, somebody
that
ran
thing
out.
was it in that game you had to roll that big dice? The big metal dice, and it was like random
Yeah,
outcomes.
it was. Yeah, I think it was right when you're climbing up the towers.
Yeah, I think
On
overall
each
it was a good
step.
game, but it had some frustrating bits.
Yeah,
in it.
well, like that. The frustration for me was that
Yeah.
it was half a game,
Mm.
and then lengthened out into 2 games.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
the whole game.
So you get to play it again soon
I'm not gonna
with
play it again.
new graphics.
Are we fed up of next gen ports yet?
A little bit. Yeah,
No.
I think it's starting to reach.
Have you played one though?
Yes.
What have you
Okay.
played? Which one?
The Last of Us remastered.
But
Yeah,
you didn't
finished
play
it,
The
though.
Last of Us, you
Yeah,
dickhead.
you got. We're talking about ones you haven't played at all.
But that's.
I mean, that you
I
have
didn't
played
play.
before.
The thing is, I didn't play DMC. I didn't play Tomb Raider. I didn't
Would
play The Last of Us. So I'm like, oh, cool. I'll get those.
Would you
Right.
play DMC this time around?
I'd probably not. In truth, probably not. That's not my
DMC's
kind of
great.
game.
I
DMC
really,
is
really
good.
like DMC.
I don't like those kind of games. I haven't got
No?
the digital dexterity.
DMC is actually one of the easier ones.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, it's definitely more accessible now than it was.
And I want to
Oh,
get like
it is,
S ranks and everything. And I won't be able to do it, and it'll annoy me.
Oh man, play Ninja Gaiden.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
jeez.
That's nice and
Do
easy.
you know what? I loved Ninja Gaiden 2, but Christ Almighty, the final boss is ridiculous. Ugh, yeah, I don't want to
Which
do
one's
that
the
again.
final boss?
It's several stages. You have to climb up this big sort of cavern, and once you get to the top, there's one boss, you fight. Then there's another boss.
I remember.
And I think there might be a third one even. And if you die, you got to go back to the beginning and do all 3.
No.
Yeah.
The worst part of that game was the boss that you beat up and then it exploded
Yes.
and killed you instantly
Yeah,
if
yeah,
you
yeah.
weren't doing something.
You had to get out of there as fast as
No,
you could,
you had
right?
to use an ability that made you invincible.
Oh, really?
Like I can't remember what
wasn't
it
it
was.
like a big horn thing?
Yeah, it was like an armadillo. Flaming armadillo.
thing? Yeah,
No, it's brilliant because then later on in the game there's 2 of them. It's like okay, and then when the one blows up, you have to use this thing, but it doesn't blow the other one up.
Yeah,
But it decimates everything else in the fucking area. Fuck it!
Yeah, that game was tough. But it had the severed limbs with blood everywhere and stuff, which the other games didn't have.
It did.
That's what I
Rich.
liked.
It did.
Yeah.
You do like your blood.
Well, if it's an 18, do it properly.
Make it bloody.
Yeah, do it properly.
Alright, well, 2 more pieces of news left before we move swiftly on to spend 25 minutes talking about how amazing IDARB is. That's a killer app for me, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think everyone should buy an Xbox One just to play IDARB.
I think you should come back in 2 weeks or maybe a month and see if you still feel that way. Because I feel like you're all kind of excited because we've only played it a few times and you've been building stuff and making songs and things. But
I've been making songs.
how long till the shine fades?
Let's
Wears
go back
off?
to that when we
All right,
talk about it.
We'll see in
We're
subsequent episodes how you're getting on with it.
We're up. Yeah, so Witcher 3 has a second playable character.
Ciri, yeah, an ashen-haired girl who in the fiction was
No, carry on.
was
They use the word ashen.
He did in his
girl.
he did in
That's
his
what she's
story as
described
well,
as.
and they did in the press release afterwards, and he was like, "I used those." I was very proud of the
Because
action
I remember
bit.
it from my E3 demo where she featured. So yeah, there you go.
Why has it got another playable character? Why?
She's
Wait.
linked to Geralt. She's like
Wait, hold on though.
raised by him, and
How does it work? You just choose a different character.
no, she must pop up at junctures in the story, I imagine. It won't have you.
Maybe it's
playing-
like a hot coffee scene with them 2 hook up again.
Maybe.
Is she a witcher?
Give
Because
it
they did
away.
hook up, right? They've got a complicated.
That's Triss.
It's Triss,
Oh, that
isn't
was
it?
Triss,
Triss is
yeah.
the redhead chick.
So who the fuck is
So
Ciri?
there's Triss, who's
Is
the
this-
redhead. There's Yennefer, who's the
Yennefer.
dark-haired one.
Should really finish.
That's like his
And
true
it's-
love, isn't it, Yennefer,
Oh,
really?
don't-
She's the one that's mixed up with the Wild Hunt itself.
Okay. Well, Ciri has connections with the Wild Hunt.
Oh, does she?
Yeah. I don't know
Can
if
you
I'm
ask
saying
them-
that right, by the way.
Can you ask her loads of questions?
Yeah.
Like,
See, that's immediately what I was thinking. Am I saying it right? Because it's the Apple thing. Yeah.
maybe that's what she actually looks like.
Yeah.
Let's imagine that.
No.
Siri, where
Yeah,
can I
mine's a
find this
bloke.
big monster?
He's like, I can't help you with that.
Sorry.
Sorry, no Siri.
Ciri, oh, sorry. No, Geralt's a father figure to her, and he taught her how to hunt monsters and shit.
Okay.
And shit.
Mm.
What, literally?
Well, she probably did. He
Just
probably did.
sit on the toilet and just
Probably did.
clench your sphincter.
Oh, he said sphincter.
Always bring the tone down.
That's twice today I've said
Always.
it.
I don't like that word.
It's
Sphincter.
a great word. Sphincter. 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 Moist.
Stop it.
Moist.
Ah.
Moist.
Dan made a sex.
Moist.
Dan made a sex noise earlier in the office, and I still feel wrong.
It was Richie's sex noise though.
Yeah.
I was making... No, actually it wasn't. It was
No, it
Richie's.
wasn't. It was Richard's girlfriend's sex
No, let's
noise.
move on. Let's move on. What's next, Dan?
Let's finish with the game that we started with. Grand Theft Auto Story DLC
Yeah.
Inbound.
The guy who plays Franklin has basically said he's working on it. right?
Sean
Sean Fontino.
Fontino.
Fonteno.
He's proper like Hood. If
He
you
used to
watch
follow
that
me on
interview,
Twitter.
did he really?
Yeah, not
He
anymore,
used
though.
to.
Don't know why.
He was friends with Ice Cube. He's still friends with Ice Cube.
Mm.
He's his bro, yo.
Yeah.
Bro, yeah.
But they had a fight and he hit him.
What a proper fight!
Yeah.
Blimey.
I was watching the interview. It's really funny. But yeah, he's working on the DLC now. Which, they said it was coming, but they haven't talked about it in ages, right? In a
Well, I
long
think-
time.
I didn't even know it was
confirming
coming.
It is interesting because, as we know, past DLCs have focused on other characters.
Yeah.
I
it's-
guess that won't be the case this time if Franklin's back.
Maybe they're going to do 3 episodes. One with Franklin, one with Trevor,
That would be
one with
interesting.
Michael.
I'd be up for that.
Yeah, I would quite like to spend more time with those characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's
Why
more
not?
mileage to be had in those characters than there was with Nico.
Mm.
I think they're more interesting.
Nico's
Yeah.
very generic though, right?
I think that was intentional though, wasn't it?
Was it?
Well, you coming in off the boat, you're building yourself up from the ground up. I suppose he was a little bit more of a cipher.
Well, aren't all of GTA stories? I don't want to say generic.
They're all about like rising up.
Stereotypical.
In fact,
you've got the guy who's bored with family life that wants an ex-criminal.
Yeah,
that
but
gets
he gets dragged in. Again, he's reluctant. He doesn't want to get.
Well,
dragged
they're
into
all
that
reluctant, right?
shit. No,
But it's a bit one last job.
No, I
it's
meant-
a bit of a cliche, isn't it? One last job.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
I meant that somebody he tried to get away from it and just gets dragged back in reluctantly, and then you've got Franklin who rose from the street to become this powerful.
Well, again, though, he kind of gets mixed up in.
Well, they all do, right?
Yeah.
Same with GTA
Trevor
4.
gets dug out of his
Nico
pit.
gets
Yeah, he
dragged
didn't
into
want.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose.
It was his cousin just fucking everything
I
up.
suppose
wasn't
the
Yeah.
worst.
And then the same with every GTA, actually, right?
I suppose the worst, from a moral perspective, is Claude maybe because he doesn't talk at all, and all he does is kind of
he? Right.
he gets out of prison and then just goes
Kills.
on a rampage, right? Yeah.
That's cliche as well, right?
My favourite's, I think, is Vice City, right? It's the Scarface fantasy, isn't it? Going from nothing to the big mansions.
Yeah,
and,
it is Scarface,
yeah,
right?
Totally. It was awesome.
Yeah, so I'm up for that. Anyway, I don't know what they're going to do, but more stories. The thing about GTA 5 is that I actually really liked the story, and I especially liked the chatting when you're driving.
Yeah.
They nailed it this time,
Yeah,
right? They had
absolutely.
really funny little kind of skits or conversations or whatever. Yeah, so I'm well up for that.
Yeah, me too.
I missed the comedy from GTA 4.
Really? What do you
Actually,
mean?
like the
Oh, the comedy
comedians.
clubs. Oh, like Ricky
Oh,
Gervais and
right,
Cat.
right.
Is it Cat? No, not Cat Stevens.
Do you know, I didn't watch any of the was there even a telly in GTA 5 or was it just internet
Yeah,
stuff?
no, there was the
TV.
telly. And did you go to the cinema and watch the films?
Yeah, no, see, I didn't do any of that
Did you
stuff.
not go and watch the film that you were in?
Michael's film?
Yeah,
No, I
you can
didn't.
go and watch it.
No.
Actually, one of them is really brilliant. I think it might be that one.
Really?
Oh, really?
Some of them are really fucked up.
Right.
But it's Rockstar, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely didn't spend as much time watching the TV as I did in 4.
No.
Yeah, I
no.
did that quite a lot.
This was like the Powerpuff Girls
It was fun.
It did, yeah.
It was really
kind of
fun.
thing,
I
right?
like
And a
the- I
whole
like the
Ricky
one-
Gervais stand-up
Yeah.
sketch, right?
That was actually in the comedy club though. You had to go to the comedy club for that. That wasn't on TV.
You sure?
Yeah, yeah, it's
Very
good, the
sure.
comedy
Oh,
club,
okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's what I was
Wasn't
talking
Frankie
about.
Boyle in the DLC
Frankie Boyle,
as
that was
well?
it, yeah, he
yeah,
was,
he
yeah.
was, yeah.
There was another one as well.
I can't remember. There was,
No.
there was Cat someone, but
Yeah,
I can't remember
let's-
his surname. I feel bad, I'm sorry.
Power.
Cat.
Amaran.
Catman. Can't remember
Catman.
Catman.
Cat Amaran.
Yeah, that's it. No.
That'd be a great name, right?
Yeah,
My
sure.
surname was Amaran. I'd call all my kids Cat.
Alright.
There you go.
Fair enough.
But so the fact that he's going into record, so the story is that he tweeted that he was going to record some lines, right?
Yeah.
No, he did an interview on YouTube with some fella, and the fella was like, "So what you do next?" He said, "Oh, I got loads of things coming up. I've got a film next year, blah blah blah. But right now, my first priority is finishing doing the DLC for GTA." He said, "I've been doing this character for 5 years now, and it's changed my life." Blah 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 blah. But that was the cool bit.
Oh, I thought it was a tweet.
I thought it was a tweet as well.
Rockstar are going to be really happy about that, right?
Yeah, right.
Well, they said that it's coming. It's not like he's announced story DLC.
I didn't even know it was coming.
They talked about it in like September. They talked about it ages ago, and then just still haven't said anything since.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I guess they've been too busy with heists.
Yeah. Delaying it.
Yeah.
Boom. Well, on that high note,
Yeah, where are we? What we've been playing?
Right.
that was the fucking news. See, was Twiggy is he doing us an outro? I think he sent me a message saying he was doing us an outro.
Is he? Brilliant.
Alright,
But
nice.
that was the fucking
Brilliant,
news.
brilliant, brilliant.
So in the meantime, Mitchell, one of our staunch supporters, agreed rather to do us a little jingle for what we've been playing. And now Mitchell, what you need to understand about him is he's really into like death metal. So he sent me one, and I couldn't hear any words. So he sent me another one where he said he upped the audio, and I'm gonna play it now
you should
for
explain
you.
that death metal is kind of an alien thing to us as well. Right?
Yeah.
We're scared of it.
So there you go. That's a catchy jingle.
I can hear it now, you're right. Like the first
Can you
time,
hear
like,
it?
yeah,
A
well,
low growl.
but yeah, like, yeah,
Oh,
like,
he's actually saying that.
No, I don't know. I can't hear
think
it.
that's what he's saying, right?
Yeah, I don't know. But thank you, Mitchell.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Now I know. See, Mitchell is one of the people that watches our streams a lot, and he'll often come in on the stream and tell us what he's been up to. And it involves all kinds of weird stuff about going to gigs and being pissed on. And didn't someone have poo down the back of their trousers?
Oh, yeah.
Classic gigs, right there.
Yeah,
Some people are disgusting. People are disgusting.
Imagine Rich just rocking in with his Christmas jumper.
What the bloody hell's going on here? You're disgusting.
It's more like Slipknot. Maybe it's Slipknot now, it's Slipknot 10 years ago.
No, couldn't.
I went to an Oasis concert once where people were pissing in cups and throwing it.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, fucking Manx.
Oh, wow. Jeez.
Not all Manx, obviously, but...
Just some, yeah.
Well, they're Oasis, aren't they?
There's bad and good in every walk of life. Damn.
Walk of life.
Walk of life.
So, what have we been playing? Thank you, Mitchell.
Alright, I'll tell you what.
Thanks.
You've got 10 minutes.
For what?
I'm not going to say a word in this 10 minutes.
Oh, jeez.
Just get it out the way.
So the Dark Below came out for
Wait, yeah,
Destiny.
What game is this?
Destiny.
Who makes that? Is it a big game?
Yes, it is.
I was on a podcast this week.
Yes.
I was guesting, and one of the chaps had played Destiny for 800 hours.
Yeah. I've played probably nearly 300 now.
Yeah, but that's twice as much as you play.
I got a job. What's he do?
you?
What's he do with his
plus
life?
200.
Has he got a job? Has he got a job?
Apparently.
Is he fucking sleeping?
You're on Destiny. I said wake me up when you're done with Destiny chat.
So of that almost 300 hours, at least 45 minutes was spent on,
The story.
on the story
On the
of the
story.
new DLC. They advertised that it was 3 story missions, but it's actually 4. There's a secret one at the end of one of the Eris bounty lines.
But they still only last 45 minutes.
Is it earth shattering?
Yeah, pretty much.
Is it moon shattering?
It's quite fun because there's a whole mechanic this time with a sword. You know, you get the sword in the main thing.
Oh, so they borrowed a mechanic that they already used, and
Yes.
That was
Use it
fun.
again.
It was fun for 2 minutes in Destiny, and they decided you can't have that anymore. They took it away.
Whoa,
unless you were what class? Come on, Blade Dancer.
Yeah, but you don't get a dirty
You don't
great
get a
big
big
sword.
sword.
No, but I can take out 7 people in multiplayer in a row and really
Yeah,
piss
with a
everybody
little
off.
little
Which of the
knife.
classes has the Blade Dancer specialisation? Is it the Warlock?
No, it's the one that's not the
Hunter.
Titan or the Warlock, the Hunter.
Yeah,
Oh, right.
that's it. The Hunter.
So I feel like I maybe picked the wrong class. I was a Titan.
The Titans have the uses.
What are you?
I'm a Warlock.
Have you got? How many characters have you got?
I got 1.
Oh, really?
Ooh.
Yeah, everybody I play with rolled multiple characters so they could maximise all the shit that they got, but I just stuck with 1.
Have you got all the achievements, trophies?
I didn't bother collecting all the ghosts.
You've got to max out
3 characters?
every class, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
To get
you've
all
got,
the
you've got enough
trophies and
time.
achievements.
Yeah. No, I don't really. I play that game too much anyway. I don't need that. It's
Just
at this point
cut it off.
it's a job.
Enough.
I have to go in every day and do the dailies. I have to go
no,
and
you
do the
don't.
bounties.
No, you don't.
It's a job.
No, you don't. Take control of your life.
No, but the reward for all of that.
There's nothing. You said you played for
Yeah, you
4
played
hours
last
last
night
night
and you
and got nothing.
I was trying to get a thing and I thought I'd found a loophole, but it didn't work. But anyway,
Great loophole.
the reward for all
Yeah,
of it
brilliant.
is doing the raid at the end. It's being powerful enough to take on the raid and then being powerful enough to do it on hard. And the raids are the best thing ever.
Yeah, okay, I agree with that.
The only trouble is the new raid, people have worked out cheesy tactics. You can get all the way to the final boss on your own.
What's wrong with that?
But like hiding, because it's supposed to be. The joy of the last one was that it was 6 players, each with different roles, doing mechanically interesting shit.
Yeah, well, that's actually the main game, right? This is DLC. They're fucking fed up with the game by now. They're just chewing any old shit.
Well, I've only done the first 2 sections of the new raid, so I can't really say yet.
You've seen the other sections, though, right?
I've watched bits and bobs. I don't know what to do. Rich's face
I just
during
can't
this
be bothered
whole
with it.
thing.
I just, yeah, my disappointment of the year, by far. That limited edition sitting on my shelf just mocks me. It looks at me. I want to burn it.
Dinklage isn't in it,
Really?
in the Dark Below. There's no bits
I'm
where you
not
get
sure.
your Dinklage out.
I'm not sure Dinklage would ever be in another Destiny game.
Yeah, you'd be surprised, right? You got a lot of shit for that.
Yeah.
He's good in Game of Thrones.
Well, this is what I mean, but...
Is he?
Yeah, he's alright.
Well, I didn't blame Dinklage. I blame the script.
Yeah, totally.
The direction.
Totally.
Like that bit where he goes, yes, this is the Vex. They've been angry for...
Well, that's the
Fuck
thing.
off.
A director has a lot of responsibility when it comes to performance. Look at like George Lucas directing Hayden Christensen in Phantom Menace and that. he was quite good in that Shattered Glass movie. So
I've not seen Shattered Glass.
Is that the
It's
one?
quite good.
He was. I watched that the other day, and I was reading about
What's it about?
Stephen Glass the other
it's
day.
a true story about a journalist, isn't it?
Who just made shit up.
Yeah, made stuff up. Yeah, like we do. I'm just kidding. We don't really.
I do.
Do you?
Yeah.
He won a Pulitzer, I think.
Coming next year,
Crazy.
Grand Theft Auto 9, exclusively
They're
on
skipping-
iOS.
They're skipping 3 games.
Yeah, the fuck it. Okay.
Yeah.
No, they're releasing 3 in that time.
Are they? Wow.
Yeah, Grand Theft
No,
Auto
nine.
Trevor, Grand Theft Auto Franklin, Grand Theft Auto Michael,
And they're all numbered
Yeah.
instalments.
Grand Theft Auto 6 Michael.
Oh my god.
I don't understand.
What?
Don't understand what?
Why did you just start talking about GTA?
Because
he's making stuff up. Like,
so I was just announcing the next GTA's.
Yeah.
Oh, I understand now.
yeah.
All
That was a
right,
good joke.
Did you doze off for a bit?
Thanks.
No, I genuinely didn't get it.
It's alright. You've still got 4.5 minutes to talk about Destiny,
Well,
which will be
really?
longer than actually doing all the story missions.
Is this how we're ending the podcast?
No, we got 10 minutes after that.
Okay,
Then we're going to talk about
Kalimba.
IDARB, Kalimba, and
So it's an indie special to it.
Evolve. You know what? You got anything else to say?
I've got
about
2
Destiny?
more minutes.
Yeah.
I've got 2 more. I
No.
want 2 more minutes.
No, no.
Alright, go on.
They've already fucked it up.
Hold on. Can you come back in 2 minutes?
It's,
Thanks.
it's a good start.
They released it last Tuesday, and then this Tuesday they've already backtracked on a load of the stuff that they did. So they've changed the upgrade paths of things. They're one of the missions. So there were 3 missions that they advertised. The first one that you did, after you did it the first time, it just disappeared deliberately.
Really?
They didn't want you to replay it.
Why?
Despite the fact that it's crying out for more shit to do,
Yeah.
they didn't want you to replay it. I don't really know why, but then they undid it and put it back in.
Have Bungie lost the plot?
They're making a lot of poor decisions. A lot of even the people that I play with that have put in loads of hours, we all grumble about it.
Is someone piping something into their offices or something?
They're taking a lot of mechanics that are established in MMOs
Right.
that don't necessarily translate. When an expansion comes out for an MMO, there is loads of things that they do just to keep you playing. Forget content to actually play, just stuff to level up and all of that. But it just seems punitive.
Is it worth 20 quid? Really?
I don't know.
I thought it'd be a no.
I don't know until I've played the raid, but I don't think so, no.
Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't have thought so. There we go.
And that is the end of that.
Well, the biggest mistake that Bungie have made in the last few years, I would say, is getting rid of Marty O'Donnell.
Yeah. or allowing the circumstances that led to that.
Yeah.
I wonder what that was all about.
Don't know, but that guy, that soundtrack,
He's brilliant.
yeah,
Brilliant.
yeah, I could listen to it all day.
It's one of the few things that you can say about Destiny that is unreservedly
Well, it
great.
stands out above all the other stuff in that game.
Mm.
Like that theme, I can, still recall it.
Sing it.
It's in my head. I can't,
See, the problem is, when I try and sing that back, I break out into Halo.
I can totally play it in my head, but when I try and
He goes,
hum it, I can't. So you can't do it either. Yeah, that's kind of it. Hope for the future.
Right, okay, let's fuck that shit off. Let's leave that behind. Thanks for coming.
Yeah,
Thanks for
mate,
coming.
anytime.
Thanks for that.
I
I think that made the podcast.
Kalimba.
Kalimba's really cool.
Awesome.
What is it?
It's
Evolve?
from the makers of Max the Curse of Brotherhood, and it's a
Right.
little
Wait.
idea Xbox game.
Is this what you played?
Yeah.
GDC? I didn't realise it was called
I met the,
Kalimba.
I met
It
the
was
two
called
brothers
Project
that made
Totem. It was called Project Totem
Okay.
originally, and they called it Kalimba.
Well, that was always a working title, apparently.
Was it? Okay. So it's it's weird. The screen's split in two, like split screen, and you play as a little totemy character on one side and a little totemy character on that side, and you move and they move together, and you have to navigate various obstacles, coordinating their moves, and there's moves where you've got to kind of have them like that, and it becomes very complicated, and each set of levels brings with it a new set of little guys, and they each have a different ability. They get big, they get small, the obstacles get more complicated, the puzzles become more demanding when it comes to dexterity and just quick thinking, and the ultimate aim is to do the whole thing without dying, which I think might be impossible.
What do you mean, the ultimate aim?
If you want to get all the achievements.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the ultimate goal is to have an entirely gold totem. When you finish each level, your tokens you've collected are checked off against the amount of times you died. So if you collect all 70 tokens in a level, there's 70 tokens per level, but you die 70 times, you just watch the bar go zoom to nothing,
Oh,
and your totem goes from gold to like a decorated totem, just a carved totem, then just a log.
Oh,
just
really?
a piece of shit log. So if you're crap all the way through, your totem's just a load of logs stacked up.
That's
If you're awesome, it's all gold.
Yours
Mine was a
logs.
mix. I only got gold on the very first level. All the rest are either like slightly decorated, carved, and then there's a load of logs. Yeah. So.
How much is it?
Yeah. It's only $9.99 or £7.99, and I think for the money it's pretty damn good value because there's a whole co-op campaign as well.
Local only, right?
Local only, but you couldn't play that online.
No,
It'd just
I
be-
don't think you could.
Why not?
People would be going around to each other's houses and murdering
Yeah.
each other. The murder
That's
rate in
gonna
the
happen.
world would go up.
Yes, it would.
I think I said in my review, forget GTA, forget Call of Duty, all those controversial games. Kalimba is a game that I think will genuinely result in a murder.
Yeah.
Someone will kill their partner in that game.
So instead of letting people play with each other on the other side of the world where there's no chance of murder, they've made it so that people are on the same couch, so there's a big chance of murder.
Having said that, I played with my girlfriend and we had a lot of fun.
She's dead now.
Yeah, it was fun until she died right at the end of the level, and then I was like,
fuck you!
Die! 70 fucking medals, you bitch!
But,
Smash!
But the puzzle's really clever. It's a really, clever concept, isn't it?
really, really well put together and really, really worth looking at. Definitely worth a go.
And interesting
Sure.
that it's made by two brothers.
Yeah,
Don't you think?
makes
Seeing as
sense.
it's about two.
I wonder if they managed to complete it without dying.
No, they're both dead now.
Yeah, they're friends as well. They murdered each other.
And Let Us Kill 'Em out now on Xbox One.
Exclusive to Xbox One.
Oh, is it really?
Xbox One only, yeah.
Exclusive.
But yeah, highly
Talking of-
recommended.
Talking of exclusives,
Go on.
while yours might not be a killer app, this fucker is.
IDAR. Go
Oh,
on.
Can I say one thing before we start talking about it?
Can I play my song on the podcast?
No.
Come on.
Please don't. Please don't, no.
If you want.
Yeah!
Whilst you're looking for it, I'm going to say what I'm going to say. When I first started working for this wonderful company, I was the indie dude. And you two were both a bit like, "Ugh," about it. And I was always saying, oh, you should play this, you should play that. And you weren't interested. This year,
Where are you going?
I bought Call of Duty for £55 and you two are playing indie games. It's all
That's
wrong.
true. It is
It's
weird,
all
isn't it?
wrong. And Destiny for £55.
Oh god, he's going to play songs, isn't
I'm
he?
gonna fucking play my song.
Christ
So
almighty.
we'll talk about it while I'm
What
doing
you don't
it.
understand, dear listener, dear viewer, is that this has been on a constant loop for the best part of 3 or 4 hours
Fuck
today.
off! I was making it. It took me like probably.
Wait, we're talking about iDarb,
iDarb is brilliant.
which we'll explain more about later, but one of the things that you can do is create your own song.
You can create your own teams. You can create your own logos.
Characters.
So we do have a team. Team Rosero.
Yes,
And we made some Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, we made some Ninja Turtles. And then we made some more characters just to get the achievement and then deleted them all. And we did that with the songs as well. So yeah, I made a song. Shall I play it? The lovely people?
Sure. If we say no, you're not going to
You ready?
play
You
it,
ready?
are you?
I'm going to hear this in my nightmares.
Yeah, me
tonight.
too.
How good is that though?
It's rubbish.
It's amazing.
It's rubbish.
It's amazing. Fuck you.
So Dan's been spending all day doing this.
All
and
day.
We've been working hard.
All day.
He's been slacking off doing that.
What is iDarb?
Yeah, I was just about to say, for anybody that doesn't know what iDive is, I would say it's extreme basketball.
I think you should
Stroke.
give a bit of background first. It started out, iDarb stands for It Draws a Red Box. So it started with a developer literally giving the community a red box and then saying, what do you want us to do with this? And it's gradually evolved over time and become this.
And it's evolved into the kind of
Crazy.
thing that you would imagine.
How would you describe it?
It's a sports game. It's an indie sports game.
But it's the most incredible, amazing, unique sport, and it's
It's
like a cross between a sort of
insane.
platform game and football, basketball.
The idea of the game is to pick up a ball and
Chuck it in the goal.
and chuck it into a goal, and you get more points the further away you do that
Yeah.
from. But then within that, you can tackle each other, you can jump around,
Stun each
platforms,
other,
you can
right?
stun each
You
other
kind of have
by
little magic wands that you smack each other
jumping
with, right?
down on his head. You can play it. What is it? 8-player maximum.
Yeah, this is
Play
8 player
players,
now.
yeah.
Look, I'm going to turn that off. It's giving me a
Yeah,
seizure.
it's manic. But the big twist is people can hash bomb you.
This is the best
It's
thing.
incredible.
So it has Twitch integration.
And Twitter integration, right?
Yeah.
With hashtags.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
any hashtag, as long as they're tied into your game, essentially, because we hooked it up. So anybody
Yeah.
in our chat in Twitch can drop hash bombs.
Yeah.
You can set them up automatic, but it's better when your viewers are basically bombing you, and that's things like Rick rolls with
Yeah, you have a little pixelated
8-bit
Rick Astley dancing across the screen.
brilliant.
That's great.
There's llamas. You can spin
Yeah.
the screen. You can
Chuck people into the penalty box and they've got to work their way back up. You can
No,
fill
no,
the thing
no.
with water,
The
right?
shark.
so the penalty box comes around when you get hit by the sharks or the
Oh, I
spikes or something,
see. Oh, alright.
and then you have to wait 5 seconds and then come
Right.
out. But
Basically, it's already the most nuts, frenetic, crazy experience ever, and that's before the bombs start.
Yeah.
In which case, it just goes mental. It's mental.
and then you got crazy things like half time. You'll have like kiss cam, and you have like
Oh,
tug of
yeah.
wars.
Last time you had a little space battle.
Oh yeah, we have space
yeah,
space.
yeah,
Yeah, it's like it's brilliant. I mean,
Tug of war, yeah.
Tug
It's
of
just,
war.
kind of manic, just freewheeling.
I love it. I think it's my game of 2015.
Dan makes these kind of decisions
Yeah, he
well in
does.
advance.
So next year, if you want to know what game of the year in 2015 is, it's Until Dawn.
Well, I
And,
was saying though, I don't
that's
understand. I don't
retail.
understand why this isn't like just out for everyone right now. It's only out for selected people, it seems, and it's not actually out
No, it's not.
until
It's the
February.
people that won codes.
Right, okay, so it's people who want codes. It's actually out properly in February next year.
Yeah.
With Games of Gold.
So it'll
So
be free.
you have no excuse not to play it.
No, absolutely.
I know why it's not out.
Why?
It crashed at the menu earlier. They've
Did
obviously
it?
got stuff to fix.
Ah,
It did
okay.
crash, right?
Yeah, but
Well, what?
Dragon Age crashed yesterday.
That's not out yet either. It's still in open beta.
Yeah. So that's IDARB, and then we got like 3 minutes to talk about Evolve. But we give us a 2-minute rundown of Evolve, and then after we'll just link to. We'll go and watch our trailer.
Yeah, so there'll be a trailer of me and Dan blathering.
It's not a trailer.
No, it's
Why
not.
are you both calling
It's
it
a let's
trailer?
play.
Let's-
I don't know.
yeah.
I said it. He copied me.
Sorry, a Let's Play video that we've
B-roll.
we've
B-roll.
chucked
No,
together.
we just captured a load of footage.
Of me playing the game, being good, then being shit, and
It's like-
talking about it.
Starts amazing and gets
And then
progressively
it goes
worse.
totally
throughout the
downhill.
game.
Yeah, it should have gone the other way.
No, it shouldn't, because then people would stop watching.
Alright.
So you start amazing and then finish,
Alright,
and then
alright.
people are like, I don't know why I fucking watched the last 10
Yeah.
minutes.
So anyway, there's that, and that's packed with wall-to-wall information on the game.
I
And
like
there's a
this.
hands-on preview and like this. So yeah, basically there's a new monster they've announced called the Wraith, and it's a lady one with sort of tentacles and big
woman.
sidey arm blades,
It's not really a woman.
and it can
Does have a vagina, though?
It can abduct players from the
Richard.
team, dragging them away.
I have.
You can walk
You're in
blast.
the O-bar.
In spectral form.
Do you want
Sorry,
to know
Reed.
about Evolve or not?
Not
What's a
really.
video?
She's got walk blast. She can go whoosh, walk, boom, explode.
Did you say wish, walk, boom?
Yeah, whoosh, whoosh, walk, boom.
Wish,
boom,
walk, boom.
Do you
she's
like
got-
it?
Huh?
That's the most important.
Do you like it? Do you really like it? Is it wicked?
When I did the hands-on, I started playing solo first, and I was playing as the Monster Against the Hunters, and the AI is pretty hard to beat. So I'm
Right.
not convinced about it as a solo experience just yet.
Alright.
Multiplayer's fun, really
Alright.
fun. But
Does it have lasting appeal?
this is what I'm worried about.
This is what I've been saying for 12 months, and
Yeah,
everybody else has been,
well,
fuck it.
I was
And then-
initially super excited. I was like you were with IDARB when I first played it, because I was like, this is awesome, you hunt a monster and it's so much fun, and you play with friends. And I think if you do get a group of friends together and you're all really into it, it'll be awesome. But if you're like matchmaking with other people and you're not really talking to them, I don't think it'll be much fun at all.
I wonder what will outlive the other IDARB or Evolve.
I reckon I'll still be playing IDARB after
But
Evolve.
you could say the same about Left 4 Dead, and look how fun that was.
No, but Left 4 Dead was completely different, because Left 4 Dead you had AI, the AI director, and it made the experience different every time. This is just multiplayer.
Mm.
Yeah.
And on that
Well,
note,
I think without a doubt it's going to be a lot of fun with a good group of friends.
just like anything in life.
Just like any co-op game, I guess. It's a game built around that co-op experience, and if you don't fully have that, it's not going to be how the game is supposed to be played, essentially.
My stomach's growling.
So, yeah, really?
Yeah, I'm not eating. And on that note, we are going to say goodbye. This is it for the year. What we're doing next, we're coming in next week to record a Game of the Year special,
Yeah.
where we put it up. Did we talk about the nominations, or did we put it up after the New Year?
I can't remember.
No, we haven't decided.
We put it up before the New Year, I would have thought.
Well, we didn't do one last year.
What, a podcast?
No,
Well,
a Game of the Year one. When did we start the podcast? Oh, we started the podcast last November, didn't we?
I don't know. We'll talk about this after, right?
Oh, sure, why not? But yeah, thank you very much for joining us.
Yeah.
I've been Dan Webb.
Lee Bradley.
Rich Walker.
And we'll see you in 2015.
Yeah. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas.
Bye. Love you. Bye.
Jingle bells. Woo.
See ya.
Bye.